Welcome to Casense.
Picture driving down a wide-open highway. You're doing a steady 65 miles an hour, the lanes are clear, and you're making fantastic time. Everything feels incredibly efficient. But what happens when that exact same stretch of road is packed to 100% capacity? Nobody moves. You're stuck bumper to bumper in a massive traffic jam. It sounds obvious on the road, but many businesses run their operations exactly like that jammed highway. Managers often try to keep their people and machines busy 100% of the time, thinking that maximum busyness equals maximum output. In reality, when every single resource is maxed out, there is zero room to maneuver. The moment a new project arrives, it has nowhere to go. It simply sits, and work piles up in massive, unmoving lines. Keeping everyone completely booked doesn't actually create efficiency. Paradoxically, it creates gridlock, making the business incredibly slow and unresponsive to its customers. To clear out this gridlock, a researcher named Rajan Suri developed a strategy called Quick Response Manufacturing, or QRM. He designed this framework specifically for companies that make low-volume, high-variety, or entirely custom products. In a business where every order is a little different, QRM makes speed your primary advantage. The strategy works by systematically slicing away wait times across the entire company. Let's look at a company called ForgeWorks. They make custom metal parts, but they have a major problem. Getting an order from an initial quote to final delivery takes a grueling 6 weeks, and frustrated customers are walking away. QRM relies on the power of time, measuring the full clock. This timeline, called Manufacturing Critical Path Time, measures the journey from quote to final delivery. ForgeWorks noticed their 6-week period was mostly jobs sitting idle. Active physical work is a tiny fraction. They realized that trying to cut metal faster wouldn't solve their 6-week problem. To get orders out the door quickly, they had to attack all that waiting time. Traditionally, an order crawls from one specialized department to another. Moving from cutting to welding generates a long wait at every handoff. QRM fixes this by bringing people together into a unified QRM cell, a cross-trained team taking full ownership from start to finish. By bringing the right people together, the business eliminates the long pauses that happen when work gets tossed over a wall between isolated departments. System dynamics shows why it is critical to run machines at 80% capacity, rather than maxing them at 100%. Leaving breathing room prevents gridlock. A new job at the 80% setup flows through almost instantly instead of getting stuck. But this logic doesn't stop at the factory doors. QRM demands a whole enterprise effort because waiting happens everywhere. A job can easily spend 2 weeks sitting on a desk waiting for a price quote or a material order. To truly speed up delivery, the front office, sales, and even your suppliers have to streamline how they work. When ForgeWorks combined these ideas, creating cells, dropping machine loads to 80%, and speeding up the office, their total wait time plummeted. That excruciating 6-week wait dropped to just a few days. Clearing out the bottlenecks across the entire company brought back frustrated customers. With fewer jobs sitting around in limbo, their inventory and costs went down too. Now, this strategy isn't a universal fix. QRM is strictly built for businesses doing low-volume, high-variety, or highly customized work. If you are running a high-volume assembly line making thousands of identical products, where cost is your main focus, traditional lean manufacturing is a much better fit. You also have to be careful not to fall into old habits. Measuring success by the cost per part instead of total lead time, or fixing the factory while leaving the office in silos, will break the system. Pushing QRM into the wrong environment, or stubbornly holding on to the idea that every machine must be running at all times, will actively point your operations in the wrong direction. True operational speed rarely comes from working harder or running machines faster. It comes from attacking wait times, tearing down the walls between departments, and giving workflows capacity to breathe. When you stop focusing on making sure everyone looks busy and start focusing on the continuous flow of the product, time itself becomes your most powerful lever. Squeezing time out of the process is the clearest path to cut costs, build flexibility, and win on speed.